Support WrestleTalk!
Like us on Facebook.
Since debuting in 1997, Kane has won multiple world championships and had feuds with some of wrestling's biggest names. His relationship with The Undertaker is one of WWE's most enduring stories and led to some big WrestleMania matches. But before he was Kane, before he was Isaac Yankem, before he was Unabomb, he was something much more festive. I am Luke Owen, and this is Kane's Forgotten Gimmick. Back in 1992, Kane, whose real name is Glenn Jacobs, was getting his start in the wrestling industry working for Jerry Jarrett and Jerry the King Lawler's United States Wrestling Association, the USWA. There he worked as part of a Russian tag team when Kevin Lawler, son of the King, was graduating from high school with big plans. Kevin Lawler wanted to help his father and Jarrett promote and run shows for USWA and convinced them he was ready to take on the task. They agreed and he was given a few shows to run, but always felt they never had any strong heels for the baby faces to work against. All this would change when he had a show coming up in December. I wanted to run an event. I wanted to do a Christmas themed event, but didn't have any heels. So I said, what if I just create some kind of a character? The character was known as the Christmas Creature, a terrifyingly tall beast decked out like a Christmas tree with all the decorations to go with it. He would menace all those who saw him and wish everyone a miserable Christmas to all, and to all a good fright. Jerry Lawler loved the idea, but wasn't sure if Kevin could find someone to wear the costume that he'd sketched out and someone to make it. Kevin then remembered Jacobs from his Russian gimmick and gave him a call. Luckily for the Lawlers, Jacobs' mother was also a very good seamstress. So Kevin sent the sketch by mail to Glenn's mum and had her measure him and create the costume. This was then mailed back and arrived on the day of the show for Jacobs to wear. When his mum made the outfit, she just measured him but didn't take into consideration he had to move in it and lift his arms up and down. When he tried to press slam someone, he couldn't lift them all the way up. There was a lot of restrictions on the outfit. USWA referee Scott Bowden, who was part of the finish for the Christmas Creatures match with Jerry Lawler, described the costume as an evil Christmas tree from The Wizard of Oz and like one of those less than threatening villains that Spider-Man used to fight. Lawler then went out to a store to buy more tinsel and Christmas lights, wrapping Jacobs up in both and had him walk to the ring lit up by an extension cable trailing behind him, leading to Jerry Lawler to joke that he would literally punch the Christmas Creature's lights out. And then his manager had to unravel him before the match, kind of like Muta taking off all of his stuff and spitting the mist. One of the oddest parts about the Christmas Creature, which is an odd sentence to say, was that Jerry Lawler and the USWA tried to convince people that the man under the Christmas Creature suit wasn't just some rookie wrestler, but in fact Sid Vicious. They were trying to strongly hint it was Sid Vicious, although it wasn't. He was even supposed to be managed on Monday night by Downtown Bruno, who was Sid's manager in the WWF. Lawler even did an interview saying he thought the guy was a WWF wrestler named Sid. The Christmas Creature, of course, lost his match to Jerry Lawler, and despite his 6 months worth of in-ring experience, Lawler was able to carry him to a decent performance. The Christmas Creature got over as a big-time heel with the 2 Jewish kids in the audience that cold December night in 1992. The Christmas Creature was only supposed to be a one-night deal, but because USWA had TV tapings the following day, Jerry Jarrett just happened to be in town for the December show. He was impressed by Jacobs' size and the gimmick and booked him for the TV tapings, where he had a couple of matches and shows until mid-January 1993. We've got other great content here on WrestleTalk, so click the videos to the left to find out more. Press subscribe and support WrestleTalk and order the magazine. I have been Luke Owen, and happy holidays.